12 best indoor plants to grow in August. Easy, heat-proof, and vacation-friendly choices. Hey there, plant lovers. Welcome back to Earthly Delights, the space where green thumbs grow and even beginners feel right at home. Whether you're surrounded by hanging pothos, tending to your monstera in a sunlit corner, or just starting with your first snake plant, this channel is made for you. Now let's talk about something we all quietly worry about: keeping our indoor plants alive and thriving in the heat of August. Maybe you've come home from a weekend trip to find droopy leaves and dry soil. Maybe your peace lily has been throwing dramatic tantrums under the AC. Or maybe you're just tired of guessing which plants can handle the summer stress without turning into compost. Today's video is your survival guide. I'll walk you through 12 indoor plants that absolutely love August in the US. Plants that thrive in heat, forgive missed waterings, and look amazing doing it. And trust me, some of these might surprise you. So grab your watering can or your notebook, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're ready to build a thriving indoor jungle that beats the heat. Let's dive in. Part 1. Heat-tolerant survivors. When August rolls in, many plants begin to struggle, but not these. This first group of indoor warriors doesn't just survive the heat, they thrive in it. Whether your windows blaze with sunlight or your AC dries the air, these green champions stay strong, vibrant, and low maintenance. If you're the kind of plant parent who forgets a watering or two, or you're heading out of town, these are the heat lovers you want on your team. 1. Snake plant, Dracaena Trifasciata. Let's kick things off with a true legend in the plant world, the snake plant, also known as mother-in-law's tongue. If there were a prize for the toughest houseplant on Earth, this beauty would win it every summer. With its tall, upright leaves banded in shades of green and gold, the snake plant doesn't just look sculptural, it is practically invincible. What makes it perfect for August? It thrives in hot, dry air. It doesn't flinch under bright, direct light. And if you forget to water it for 2 weeks, no problem. It stores moisture in its thick, sword-like leaves, making it a dream for travelers and busy plant lovers. You can place it by a sunny window or in a low-light corner. It won't complain either way. Many of you watching might be juggling work, home, and everything in between. The snake plant gives you a breath of green without demanding too much in return. It's also a powerful air purifier, quietly working to make your indoor space feel fresher, even on the hottest days. 2. Raven ZZ plant, Zamioapogia raven. Next up is the mysterious and elegant Raven ZZ plant, a true favorite for plant lovers who want bold beauty with zero fuss. With deep, almost black glossy leaves that seem to glow in the sunlight, this plant is like the dark horse of your indoor jungle. It adds drama and contrast without ever demanding the spotlight. What makes the Raven ZZ perfect for August? Its roots grow from thick rhizomes that store water, which means it can easily go 2 weeks or more without a drink. This is ideal if you're heading out on a summer road trip or just forget to water during a busy week. It also doesn't mind the AC or the heat. It's used to surviving harsh conditions. Even better, it thrives in nearly any light, from low corners to bright indirect spots. That flexibility makes it a hero for small apartments, home offices, or those trickier places where other plants sulk. If you're someone who wants a modern, no-stress plant that still turns heads, the Raven ZZ might just be your August soulmate. 3. Jade plant, Craula Oveda. Now let's talk about a plant that feels like a little tree and behaves like a desert warrior, the jade plant. With its thick, rounded leaves that store water like tiny green coins, this succulent is more than just a pretty face. It's a symbol of prosperity in many cultures, and in August, it's a symbol of resilience. The jade plant loves sunlight. In fact, those long August days help it grow stronger, bushier, and more vibrant. Place it near a south-facing window, and you'll likely see its green leaves develop red-tinted edges, a natural, sun-kissed glow. But don't worry, it's not high maintenance. One deep watering every 10 to 14 days is usually all it needs. This plant is perfect for viewers who enjoy a clean, structured look in their indoor spaces, especially those with a minimalist or modern aesthetic. It's slow-growing, which means it won't overwhelm your shelf, but with time and care, it can grow into a thick, woody little tree. So if you're someone who wants a plant that grows with you, season by season, and thrives on sunshine and simplicity, the jade plant deserves a place on your August windowsill. Part 2. Low-maintenance, vacation-proof plants. Now let's shift to plants that practically take care of themselves. August is peak travel season, and if you're out enjoying the sunshine or just too busy juggling life, these plants won't hold it against you. They're built for the forgetful waterer, the weekend adventurer, and anyone who wants beauty without the stress. These are the set-it-and-forget-it heroes of your indoor space. 4. Golden Pothos, Epipremnum aureum. Meet the golden pothos, a true champion for both beginners and seasoned plant lovers alike. With its heart-shaped leaves splashed in golden yellow and green, this trailing vine adds instant life to any room, whether it's cascading from a shelf or climbing a moss pole. But what makes it so perfect for August? It's one of the most forgiving plants out there. It thrives in low to bright indirect light, tolerates dry indoor air, and can easily go a full week or more without water. If you're heading out of town or just want a plant that won't punish you for skipping a watering, pothos is your best friend. This plant is especially great for those of you who love flexible styling. It looks beautiful in hanging baskets, on high bookshelves, or even trained along a wall. And as a bonus, it's known for purifying indoor air, making your space feel fresher, even on those stuffy August afternoons. So if you're someone who wants effortless beauty, fast growth, and a plant that's practically unkillable, the golden pothos might just become your go-to green companion. 5. Aloe Vera, Aloe barbadensis. Next up is a plant that's not only beautiful, it's also useful. Aloe vera is the ultimate summer multitasker. With its thick, fleshy leaves filled with soothing gel, this succulent brings both form and function to your indoor garden. Aloe absolutely loves the sun, making August its time to shine. Place it on a bright windowsill, preferably south or west facing, and it will thrive, soaking up all that extra light like a vacationer basking on the beach. And don't worry about overwatering. In fact, less is more. This desert native prefers its soil bone dry before the next drink, meaning it can go 2 to 3 weeks without water. For those of you watching who value simplicity, wellness, and a touch of natural healing in your home, aloe is a perfect fit. Just snip a leaf if you get a sunburn or bug bite. Nature's first aid is right at your fingertips. Aloe vera is ideal for modern bathrooms, sunny kitchens, or minimalist plant corners. It's the type of plant that doesn't ask much, but gives you a lot in return, especially during the heat of August. 6. Heartleaf Filidendrin, Philodendron hederaceum. Now here's a plant that's as gentle as it sounds, the Heartledendron. With its soft, trailing vines and deep green, heart-shaped leaves, this plant brings a calming presence to any room. And when August's heat turns intense, the heartleaf keeps its cool. This tropical vine thrives in low to medium light, which means it's perfect for homes and apartments that don't get a ton of direct sun. Even better, it only needs water about once a week, and it'll forgive you if you're a few days late. If you travel or just get caught up in summer plans, it won't hold a grudge. What makes this plant so beloved among plant parents, especially those watching right now, is its adaptability. It can hang, climb, drape, or trail. You can shape it to your space and let it fill corners with lush, living texture. For those of you who want a low-maintenance companion that adds warmth and natural charm, the Heartleaf Philodendrin is like a quiet friend that's always there, growing slowly but steadily, no matter how hot August gets. Part 3. Tropical looks, summer ready. Just because it's summer doesn't mean you have to give up your dream of a lush, jungle-like space. This next group of plants brings those tropical vacation vibes right into your home without the stress of high maintenance. These are bold, leafy beauties that love warmth and humidity, but won't throw a fit if you miss a watering or two. If you're dreaming of turning your living room into a calm, green oasis this August, these are for you. 7. Monstera Deliciosa. Ah yes, the iconic Monstera Deliciosa, also lovingly known as the Swiss cheese plant for its dramatic, fenestrated leaves. If you've ever scrolled through Plant Lover Instagram or walked into a stylish cafe, you've seen this beauty standing proud. But here's the good news, it's not just for show. Monstera is surprisingly easy to care for, especially during the warm days of August. This tropical native loves bright, indirect light, the kind that filters through a sheer curtain or bounces off a white wall. It also enjoys the warm, slightly humid air that August brings. And while it appreciates a regular watering schedule, it won't punish you if you're a few days late. Just let the top inch of soil dry out before watering again. For those of you watching who crave a bold, eye-catching centerpiece, something that says, "This space is alive," Monstera delivers in spades. Its leaves grow larger with time, and with the right conditions, it'll reward you with new growth even in the dog days of summer. If your home needs a touch of the rainforest without the drama, this plant is your leafy ticket to paradise. 8. Peace Lily, Spathiphyllum spp. If you're looking for a plant that speaks both elegance and emotion, the peace lily is your match. With its glossy green leaves and graceful white blooms, this plant has a gentle, almost spiritual presence, bringing a sense of calm to any room, especially during the buzz and heat of August. What makes it perfect for this time of year? Peace lilies actually enjoy warm temperatures. As long as they're not in direct sunlight, they flourish in bright, indirect light and love the consistent warmth that summer offers. And while they like their soil to stay slightly moist, they're also wonderfully communicative. You'll know it's time to water when the leaves start to gently droop, and just a few hours after watering, they perk back up like nothing ever happened. This plant is ideal for viewers who want a little more interaction with their greenery, or who appreciate a plant that blooms indoors without demanding complicated care routines. It does well in living rooms, bedrooms, and even bathrooms with good natural light. If you're someone who wants a touch of grace and a bit of bloom in your home this August, the peace lily is a soulful choice that brings beauty, energy, and peace, all in one pot. 9. Rubber plant, Ficus elastica. If you've ever wanted a plant that looks like it belongs in an upscale designer loft but behaves like it lives to please, meet the rubber plant. With its thick, glossy leaves and rich shades of green, burgundy, or even variegated cream, the rubber plant is both bold and beautifully low maintenance. In August, this plant comes into its own. It thrives in warm rooms with bright, indirect light and doesn't mind the dry air from fans or air conditioning. Unlike its more temperamental cousin, the fiddle leaf fig, the rubber plant is forgiving. Let the soil dry out between waterings, and you'll avoid root rot. Just don't overlove it with too much water, and it'll reward you with steady growth. This plant is especially great for those of you who love structure and symmetry in your space. It's upright, sculptural, and makes an incredible statement without being overly fussy. It fits beautifully in corners, beside bookshelves, or as the green anchor to your living room layout. For plant lovers seeking a sturdy yet stylish companion, this August, something dramatic but easy to care for, the rubber plant strikes the perfect balance between sophistication and strength. Part 4. Flexible plants for air-conditioned homes. Let's face it, while the world outside might be blazing hot, most of us spend August indoors with the AC humming. But not every plant loves that dry, cool air. That's why this final group is all about adaptability. These are the plants that transition easily between warm patios and air-conditioned rooms, thriving in real-life conditions, not just greenhouse perfection. If your home runs cool, but your heart still loves green, this section is for you. 10. Spider plant, Chlorophytum comosum. Don't let its delicate arching leaves fool you. The spider plant is one of the toughest and most adaptable houseplants you'll ever meet. With its signature green and white stripes and those adorable baby spiderettes that dangle like nature's own mobiles, this plant brings charm and motion to any space. But why is it ideal for August, especially in air-conditioned homes? Because it's incredibly resilient. Spider plants store water in their thick roots, allowing them to bounce back quickly from mist waterings or dry air. They also thrive in bright, indirect light, but can handle lower light without complaint. And unlike more delicate tropicals, they don't mind the cool breeze of an AC unit nearby. This makes them perfect for viewers who live in apartments, offices, or homes where temperatures fluctuate. If you're the kind of person who wants greenery that adapts to your lifestyle, not the other way around, the spider plant is a must-have. And let's not forget, it's a natural air purifier, helping cleanse your home from toxins while asking for very little in return. For all you busy, practical plant parents out there, this one is a total win. 11. Dragon tree, Dracaena marginata. Sleek, spiky, and undeniably modern, the dragon tree is a stylish plant with an edge. Its long, narrow green leaves, edged in deep red, grow from a thin trunk, giving it the look of a miniature palm or an abstract sculpture. But don't let its appearance fool you. This plant is tough, adaptable, and perfect for August living. The dragon tree thrives in bright, indirect light, but it can also manage in lower light if needed. It tolerates a wide range of indoor conditions, including cooler, air-conditioned spaces, which makes it an excellent fit for modern homes and offices during the summer months. It also doesn't need constant watering. Just let the soil dry out halfway before reaching for your watering can. If you're someone who appreciates a clean, minimal aesthetic, or you're looking for a plant that won't wilt when the AC's on full blast, this one's for you. It stands tall without taking up too much space and requires very little fuss. Whether you're styling a reading nook, brightening up a hallway, or adding a bold accent to your workspace, the dragon tree brings both resilience and visual drama. It's a quiet powerhouse that makes a strong, lasting impression. 12. Chinese Evergreen, Aglaonema sp. Rounding out our list is the incredibly versatile and surprisingly colorful Chinese Evergreen. With its lush leaves painted in shades of green, silver, pink, or red, this plant proves that low maintenance doesn't have to mean low style. It's a favorite among seasoned plant parents and beginners alike, and for good reason. What makes it shine in August? It thrives in moderate to low light and handles air-conditioned environments like a champ. Whether your home is a bit too cool, your lighting inconsistent, or your schedule chaotic, the Chinese Evergreen won't flinch. It prefers evenly moist soil, but is forgiving if you forget now and then, especially in warm weather when it grows steadily. This plant is a dream for viewers who want color without flowers, beauty without demands, and flexibility without compromise. It works beautifully in bedrooms, bathrooms, or shady corners that need a pop of life. If you're someone who wants a decorative yet durable plant that grows with you, not against you, especially in these hot and unpredictable August days, the Chinese Evergreen could be your new favorite leafy roommate. It's as reliable as it is radiant. So there you have it, 12 resilient, beautiful, and low-fuss indoor plants that are perfect for the challenges of August across the US. Some of them are warriors, like the snake plant and ZZ raven, thriving on neglect and heat. Others, like the Heartleaf Filidendrin or peace lily, bring emotional connection and gentle reminders to slow down. And then there are the showstoppers, your Monstera, rubber plant, and dragon tree, turning your space into a peaceful jungle retreat without demanding the world in return. If you've ever felt like summer makes plant care harder, not easier, you're not alone. Between vacations, air conditioning, inconsistent humidity, and intense afternoon sun, August is a test of every plant parent's patience. But choosing the right plants turns that struggle into a source of joy. Maybe you saw yourself in this list. Maybe you thought, yes, that's me. I forget to water, or my apartment barely gets light, or I just want a plant that won't punish me for being human. And that's exactly why Earthly Delights exists, to help you create a thriving indoor space that supports you, not stresses you out. So take a moment, look around your home, and imagine which one of these green companions could brighten your August. Which of these plants are already part of your collection? Which one are you excited to try next? Let us know in the comments below, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to Earthly Delights for more real-life plant tips, inspiration, and stories. We're growing something beautiful together, one leaf at a time. See you in the next video. Plant friend.